I got 80.
So did I.
Me too.
I didn't.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not. You're wrong.
But we all got 80, and you didn't.
Well, you guys are flipping around because I got 90 and mine looks right.
Just change it to 80. It doesn't matter what you
No,
did.
I
Just
think
make it 80.
Fine. Can I get your pencil?
No. I'm doing my homework.
Me too.
Brian, what'd you get?
I got it wrong.
You're dumb.
You guys are so bad.
So, we had to find x, which is this angle right here in the middle. So, I drew another parallel line through the point that right there, and I used my knowledge of transversals that we talked about, and did alternate interior angles, and got that this top part was 50, and the bottom part's 30.
Could you explain what a transversal is again, though? Because I don't remember that.
A transversal is a line that intersects two parallel lines.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense then.
Yeah.
I also used alternate interior angles in my explanation. So I did the same thing and I made a transversal, but then I noticed that this formed a triangle. So from the triangle I got 100 degrees, and then I got 80 as my final answer.
I used triangles too. I did mine a little bit differently though, since I had two of them.
That's huge.
So I used the triangles to get these angles up there, but then just like the 100 and the 80, since they're supplementary, they're on one line, my one line they were on was here. So my 40 and my x and 60 had to add up to 180, because a straight line is a 180 degree angle. And so I think we used that, I think Ari used that fact too, in addition to her triangle
did.
part, right?
I used a perpendicular line too, but I couldn't remember how to do all those triangles, so I just drew it over here.
Mm-hmm.
So now it gave me a 5-side figure.
So what'd you do after that then, Ryan?
Well, I knew that this angle was 130 degrees because it's supplementary to that one.
Okay.
I knew that was 150 because that's supplementary to that one.
Okay.
So now I have these two right angles, so those are 90. So I add them all up, and I looked up in the book that all the measures of pentagon had to be 540 degrees.
That's right.
So then I added and I solved for x, and I got 80.
Very cool.
Nice.
Okay, I'm so confused because I made a triangle, just like Ari did and just like Jeremy did. Not so much what you did, Brian, but that looks cool too. But I connected the dots to make a triangle, but I didn't get the same answer. I got 90 because, I don't know.
How did you decide your angles then?
Well, so this one on the bottom, it kind of looks like that angle right here. So since they looked similar, I just said that was also 30 degrees. And then I looked up here, and since that angle was 50 degrees, this one looked much bigger, so I just called it 60. And then what was really nice is that when I did the math, this came out to be 90 degrees, and it looks like a right angle.
True.
So I thought I did it right. I thought this worked.
But are you mathematically allowed to just call angles
Don't
what
you have
want?
to?
Well,
Don't you-
Jeremy just made that a 90-degree angle. So why can't I just make it 60 and 30 degrees? And why can't I just make that a right angle?
So you already had two exact points, right?
Yeah.
And then you drew the line between them?
Yeah.
Well, so I think it's a really good question, because I just kind of drew a line too, but I could have drawn it on any point. So I just used the point so it was 90 instead of having to go to a specific place. So I think it's a little different.
I think if you want to do it like that,
Yeah.
you have to use a protractor and measure the angles.
Oh.
That might help, because you could use another tool,
Right.
so it's a different way to try.
So why didn't we just do that to begin with?
Because
Well, I just guessed because that's just what it looked like. So I guess you can't really guess it then.
right,
I
and
think we have to remember in math, we have to do things that we definitely know instead of estimating like that. Because sometimes when you estimate, it isn't quite right.
Yeah,
So since it can be a
That's
little bit
true.
wrong when you estimate, I guess that's what made this a little wrong too.
yeah. And since in the directions we can't use a protractor to measure the angles, in this
Yeah.
problem, I don't know if we could do it that way. What are ways What did we all do that was alike? The ones
Well, you and I both used alternate interior angles.
we did, and we used our knowledge of transversals.
And then we both used triangles.
Yeah, we did.
Well, and you guys both have right angles in yours.
Mhm.
You use perpendicular lines.
And I think Sarah had a good idea too, because she was trying to use triangles also, which is what we've been doing, right? So it's using the stuff we've learned in class to try to figure it out.
It's cool though, because they all look so different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that there's more than one right way to do it.